Hi everybody, Gabby here with your battle of the day. We're playing DiCaprio from Japan. Maybe this will be when he gets an Oscar. Okay, anyways, a little bit of bookkeeping before I go into team preview because I think I know what I'm gonna run against this guy. So as some of you may or may not know, Battle Spot season something was announced last night, and they revealed that they're going to be doing two different doubles ladders this time around. We're going to see the standard VGC 2015 doubles ladder, which includes basically what we've been seeing now, only I believe they're reintroducing the Pentagon rule. And a special ladder that is going to follow the No Mega metagame that was started on a Nugget Bridge thread, I think, actually. I don't know if it was somewhere before that, because I don't really pay that much attention to metagames that aren't VGC. But No Mega is interesting because a lot of people are speculating that because the Nugget Bridge tournament was so popular and because so many people are done with Mega Kangaskhan that it might be the meta for 2016, which is why I am torn between whether or not I should keep streaming VGC 15 games or if I should jump ship, say see you later, and try to start getting an edge on what could potentially be the new metagame. Words. So there's a straw poll down in the comments. Please vote. It'll be open until I decide to close it. So yeah, anyways, we got 20 seconds. Let's go. Trick Room team with Rain. Pretty straightforward. Milotic Scrafty lead. I am gonna bring Metagross in the back, followed by... I don't know, actually. I said I knew, but I didn't know. I guess Entei. This is a mistake. I totally said I knew what I was doing, and I don't. But that's okay. I feel like we've had enough good games on this channel recently, regardless of the fact that I seem to be in another losing streak. So hey, there we are. Anyways, good luck, DiCaprio. I hope this goes better than the Oscars for you, I guess. Actually, no, I don't. There's my lead. You know what it does. We will see Ludicolo Gengar on the other side of the field. Kind of a bad matchup for me because Scrafty is slower than Ludicolo. Honestly, this is probably some form of a Perish Trap team. So, knowing that, my best response here would be to just try and not die to Perish Trap things. Unfortunately for us, though, Scrafty is probably going to be faked out, and I have the hiccups now. This is an amazing morning, guys. So I am going to Scald the Gengar, because it's probably going to Mega Evolve. Hint, hint, it's Mega Evolving right now. And it's probably going to press... it's probably going to press that Perish Song button. Anyways, there's the fake out onto Scrafty. There's the Perish Song. I wish you got, like, brownie points for predictions, because I feel like a lot of my games would go so much better. Anyways, Scald will connect with Gengar. Gets the burn on it, but does, like, 0 damage to it. So, now here's the question. What is Scrafty gonna do? I mean, what is Ludicolo gonna do here? I would not be surprised if we saw, it switch out. I don't know what item it has. It's not Life Orb, so I'm assuming it's Assault Vest, which means it doesn't really have Protect. So, I think I'm gonna double into Ludicolo. Usually, Gengar will either Protect on 1 in 3 or just 2. So, I think doubling into the other slot this turn will be good, because next turn it means I can attack because Gengar will Protect. So, I got a little bit of damage, but hey, Ludicolo is an Assault Vest. It actually does protect, so next turn I am going to have to be a little bit smart. It's worth also noting that there is probably a Gardevoir in the back. I mean, Gardevoir, geez. No, Gothitelle. That was that other thing with Trap. In the back, along with a Politoed. So, really, it would be awesome if I could switch out of this eventually, but I don't think I'm going to. So the best thing I can do is try and get it down so it's 2v2. So I will Scald Gengar, because between the burn damage this turn, I believe that should be enough for the KO. And I am going to go for knockoff again onto Ludicolo, because that's the best move I can use on it. Anyways, Ludicolo goes away, and in its place will probably be Gothitelle, actually, so I will get a stab knockoff off. Except that Gengar has Disable, so really, I'm pretty much shut down. Which is somewhat very frustrating, actually. These kind of teams, you have to, like, either have something with soundproof or just play them perfectly, because there really is no margin for error. And I do miss out on the KO from Burn. So my best bet here is going to be to just try and do as much damage as possible in the one turn I have left. Which means we're going to high jump kick that Gothitelle, because why the heck not? So Toxic is actually what I'm hoping for more. We do know that since Gengar is gonna die, this turn Perish Song is gonna have to come from Politoed next time. Except Gengar does switch out, and in its place will be Ludicolo again. So he will have access to Fake Out next turn. Except Gothitelle goes away too, and in its place comes that Politoed. So this is gonna be a weird turn, but that's okay. I don't think High Jump Kick has a chance of KOing that Politoed. It'd be awesome if it did, but it really doesn't. So I do have Toxic on Politoed, and I'm not trapped next turn. And thanks to Toxic negating that leftovers health, I do have a shot at... Well, except for the fact that Metagross is going to be flinched, I do have a shot at trying to KO that Politoed before it can sing again. So, what are we going to do is the question. Because he has to fake out Metagross here. Megagross is the biggest threat to that Politoed. Entei, I'm pretty sure he's just going to let it be. I mean, it's an Entei. Rain is up, and it's an Entei. So I am going to protect on Megagross, and hoping for a Stone Edge crit, I guess, to KO Politoed, because if he can sing this turn, I am SOL. Yeah, that's the thing with Perish Traps teams, is that they really only do one thing well, and you either have a counter for them or you don't, and in my case, I really don't. Anyways, Fake Out does go to Metagross. Stone Edge will connect with Politoed. The crit here could save me. Does not happen. Toad does sing. So, we're pretty much game over. We are definitely game over. And that's okay, because this team doesn't have an answer to Perish Song, and that's just how it is. We can try and win in 3 turns, however, we are going to see a double protect this turn. I will try and attack that Ludicolo, and I will go for the substitute on Entei. However, he takes Politoed out, sends in Gothitelle. Not really sure why, because there's no reason to trap me anymore. Unless he just wants to go for a 4-0 because, I don't know, maybe it makes him sleep better at night. Yeah, don't know on that one. Anyways, I'm just gonna forfeit. I'm actually running late this morning, so it kind of works out that this battle was so single-sided. You know, if Perish Song is something that you're worried about, it's worth noting that every single team that runs it runs Gothitelle Gengar with Rain, usually. So Aegislash is an amazing Pokemon to counter this, because not only can it not be trapped, it also can hit both those Pokemon super effectively, and if you EV it properly, it can survive Gengar's Shadow Ball, which is arguably the biggest threat here. So, yeah, in retrospect, I've actually been messing around with a Mega Salamence Rain plus Aegislash team. That would have been perfect for this game. My team, as it is right now, just, it's one of the weaknesses. But thankfully, you don't really see Perish Trap outside of players like Wolf Glick, and someone else used it at regionals last year, but I forget who. And it's usually only at a regional level, because in best of 3, people will definitely know your gimmick and will be more likely to outplay it unless you're me and you just have nothing for it. But hey, you win some, you lose some, you learn some. So this was your battle of the day. Please vote in the straw poll. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next season. Also, you know, do the usual social media stuff. Thank you for subscribing, those of you who have over the past couple of days. It really means a lot to me. And keep telling your friends, keep helping this channel grow. And yeah, that's it for today. Have a great Tuesday, everybody. Sorry it's not a two battle Tuesday. I promise I'll bring that back at some point. Just not today because I'm running late. Okay, bye.